Angela. I work at the Calgary Drop-In Center, and maybe you've heard, but we've reduced chronic homelessness at the GI by 47%. But what does that mean? We've been getting a lot of really great questions from our community partners and peers and on social media. Our definition of chronic homelessness is that a person sleeps in shelter at the DI for more than 75% of the year. This is about 271 days. So within this chronic population, there are folks who've been here for that 271 days. But there's also folks who've been here for 30 years. But don't take my word for it. Here are our subject matter experts to answer all of your questions.
So we've been able to reduce this number by undergoing a massive agency transformation. Starting in 2017, we've really become a housing-focused shelter. And what that means is we've been focusing on our programs internally with focusing on people new to homelessness, people who've been entrenched in chronic homelessness, and then really coming outside of our agency and partnering up with other agencies. Leaning on our partners has really allowed us to tackle homelessness at a systemic level.
Most of the people that leave or exit homelessness are going into independent housing. We have seen a number of people go into coordinated access programs or housing first programs with our system partners. We also see people that do relocate back home with natural supports. So it's a really wide range where people do go when they do exit homelessness. Right now we're seeing on average about 6% of people return to shelter. We do, with our internal housing focused shelter programs, we've really dedicate for those people that come back to shelter on getting them back into a house as soon as possible. And there's national studies that state about 16% of people will return to shelter after being housed. So sitting at 6% is a really good number right now for the Calgary Drop-In Center. Of that 6%, we're really working hard to get those people back into permanent housing. And we couldn't do a lot of the work without our system partners that have helped us help those individuals maintain their housing. With the proper supports and the backing of our government partners as well as our system partners, as well as all Calgarians, I think it could be doable.
It's also important to consider that all of our clients have different needs. There is no one size fits all for homelessness. We've definitely been able to support a lot of people with lower levels of complexity and a lot of strengths to get out of the shelter in this go around. Right now we're left with a much more complex population, which definitely makes things a little bit harder on our end, but with the increase in supportive housing programs that support people with higher needs, I definitely think it can be done.
One of the biggest barriers that the clients face is obtaining first month's rent or damage deposit. So any financial donation to our move-out program can really assist in someone finding and maintaining their home. Our move-out program also helps individuals get furniture and clothing, pots and pans, anything that someone needs to really set up a house so that it's a home. So we do accept donations for all of that stuff too.
2019 was a very exciting year. It was really the first time that we've used our own internal data in a meaningful way. Come 2020, we're going to regroup and align everything with our system partners, Calgary Homeless Foundation, Government of Alberta, to continue to use our data in a way that's going to positively affect outcomes for our clients.
All right, so keep those questions coming. Comment below. Remember, it takes a community to build community.